In an unprecedented move, San Francisco has broken new ground, appointing a non-citizen to its Elections Commission. This historic appointment brings Kelly Wong, an ardent immigrant rights advocate, into the limelight. This move, the first of its kind, was made viable by a 2020 voter-approved measure that lifted the citizenship requirement for serving on San Francisco boards and commissions. Despite the fact that Wong herself cannot vote, her appointment has weathered legal skirmishes and emerged unscathed. This appointment reflects broader efforts in Democrat-run jurisdictions to expand voting rights to non-citizens. But what does Wong's appointment mean for San Francisco and beyond? This historic appointment sets a precedent. It opens the door to a more inclusive representation in local governance. It's a clear indication that immigrant rights are being recognized, and non-citizens are being given a platform to contribute to the communities that they are part of. This move could potentially influence other jurisdictions in their approach to immigrant rights and representation. We might see more cities following in San Francisco's footsteps, appointing non-citizens to positions of influence and decision-making. There's also the controversy surrounding non-citizens voting in San Francisco school board elections. This decision, although specific to the school board, might pave the way for future discussions on non-citizen voting rights in other arenas. It's a contentious issue, with strong arguments on both sides, but one thing is clear: the conversation is changing. So the appointment of Kelly Wong, a non-citizen, to the San Francisco Elections Commission is not just a singular event. It's a catalyst, a spark that could ignite a shift in how we view citizenship, voting rights, and representation. While the appointment of a non-citizen to an elections commission might seem unusual to some, it is a step towards more inclusive representation in local governance. To wrap things up, we've explored the appointment of Kelly Wong, a non-citizen and immigrant rights advocate, to the San Francisco Elections Commission. This historic event, made possible by a 2020 voter-approved measure, marks the first time a non-citizen has been appointed to the commission. We've also delved into the potential implications of this precedent-setting move. Despite the legal challenges and controversy, this appointment stands as a testament to the changing landscape of immigrant rights and representation. Only time will tell how this groundbreaking appointment will influence the future of non-citizen participation in local governance. For now, it serves as a potent symbol of changing attitudes towards immigrant rights and representation. Moving on, it's worth noting that Democrats have been at the forefront of pushing for expanded voting rights, including those of non-citizens. Their stance on this issue is clear. They believe that all residents, regardless of their citizenship status, should have a say in local governance. This is evident in several Democrat-run jurisdictions across the United States, where non-citizens are allowed to vote in local elections. Take, for example, the cities of San Francisco and Chicago. In both these cities, non-citizens are permitted to vote in school board elections, a move that underscores the Democrats' commitment to inclusivity. In New York City, a bill has been proposed that would allow legal residents who are not citizens to vote in city elections, potentially adding up to 1 million new voters to the rolls. The potential impact of these policies on future elections cannot be understated. By allowing non-citizens to vote, Democrats are not only broadening the electorate but also reshaping the political landscape. This could lead to a shift in political power and influence, especially in areas with high immigrant populations. In conclusion, the push for non-citizen voting rights by Democrats is a clear indication of their commitment to inclusivity and representation. As we've seen with the appointment of Kelly Wong, this movement is gaining momentum, and it will be interesting to see how it plays out in the coming years.